Remember playing the arcade games at Pizza Hut or your local bowling alley?
I do remember. I was a kid of only 5, going to the local bowling alley and playing
On the
Frogger.
arcades, yes. So you don't really see the arcades like we used to,
No.
but a guy from Morristown, Minnesota, he's hoping to change that. He actually builds custom retro arcades with all of your favorites like Frogger, like you mentioned, and Pac-Man. It was a hobby for him that turned into a full-time gig.
It can get pretty intense.
Matt Colsey never thought gaming with his daughter Sophie during the day
Oh, whatever, you cheater.
would be part of his usual 9 to 5.
I lost my job. I worked in Mankato at a nonprofit, and that nonprofit basically shut down.
Losing his job during the pandemic forced Matt, a single dad with 2 girls, to take a risk, turning his hobby
Look how many points I had.
into a full-on career.
30 years ago, you'd never find a guy building arcade machines in the middle of nowhere.
With a love of the classics,
My favorites, 1944, The Loop Master, NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat, Marvel vs. Capcom, Pac-Man, Galaga, Donkey Kong, Frogger, Rygar. It's not even getting into the console games.
and that's just naming a few. Each arcade has the ability to play and store over 5,000 arcade and console games, taking about 3 to 5 weeks to build.
And you just figure out, how do I get these old games to work on this new technology? They all had old CRT, those heavy tube TVs, if you remember. How do I make it work on a flat screen? Because that's what we have today. You can't find a tube TV anywhere.
A nod to nostalgia with a price tag starting at $1,500 and up.
She won.
Boom.
Even Gen Zers like Sophie are proof of the saying, what's old is new again.
I think he's really cool. Like, I'll have like friends come over and people play the games and stuff like that. Like, my friends' like parents bought an arcade and they have one in their basement now. So I think it's kind of cool that like my house gets to be the cool house with arcades.
It was fun to hear you say I was cool.
In Morristown, Alicia Lewis, KARE 11 News.
Man,
So cool.
that is so awesome. My only question, though, is how does he have the rights to sell those Nintendo games and all those other
That's
arcade
what everyone
games?
asks me, and so of course I was like, how do you have the rights? He says after 30 years, the software is now public domain, so he's not
Okay.
charging per game. You buy the unit, obviously, but yeah, you don't have to put a coin in the slot anymore.
You
I
just
didn't
press
know
the
that,
coin
though.
button.
Mario, after 30 years, public domain, who knew?